knife in the ditch, a bittersweet discovery. I still remember the shock of hearing about the stag murder in the township next to where I grew up. It was a senseless house invasion gone wrong, with a mother tragically losing her life when she came home early from work. The perpetrators were said to have been wearing masks, but what really struck me was that they panicked and stabbed her, a horrific act of violence. I lived on a state road that stretched for approximately 7 miles, lined with nothing but open fields and the occasional farm. It was the perfect place to grow up, where kids could walk or bike anywhere without worrying about traffic or strangers. In 1972, when I was just 15 years old, we didn't have all the modern conveniences that kids today take for granted. We relied on our own 2 feet and a bit of common sense to get us from point A to point B. About 2 weeks after the murder, my friend and I decided to walk down the state road to grab some snacks at the local convenience store. As we strolled along, he quipped, "Wouldn't it be weird if we found the knife in a ditch somewhere?" We both chuckled at the absurdity of the idea, but life has a way of being full of surprises. I was staring into a nearby ditch when something caught my eye, a piece of leather poking out from beneath the grass. Without thinking, I leapt into the ditch to get a closer look. My heart sank as I pulled up a hunting knife sheath containing a 10-inch buck knife. We quickly made our way into the woods, where we cautiously examined the knife and wiped it off with some leaves. My friend turned to me and asked if we should call the police, but something inside me told me to keep quiet about finding this incriminating evidence. I convinced myself that it was just a prize find, one that would be mine to keep. I stashed the knife away with my personal belongings and left it there for over 3 decades. It wasn't until I was packing up to move when I stumbled upon it again and suddenly felt an overwhelming sense of unease. Something about the knife just didn't feel right, so I made the decision to let go of the past and dispose of it 25 years ago. To this day, the murder remains unsolved, but what still bothers me is the fact that I chose not to do the right thing when I found that knife. Maybe that's why, all these years later, I'm still grappling with a sense of shame about my decision.